Did you know that India data regulator just changed the game? The RBI, the SBBI, and IRDAI are enforcing mandatory without proof of compliance, your SaaS is locked out. Today, I will show you how to solve this immediately. ISO 27000, check all these regulatory boxes. I will give you the complete roadmap in 3 steps. If you are a SaaS founder or CTO in India, this matters because your next enterprise contract depends on it. Let us dive right in. Here is why this is incredibly urgent right now. The new DPDP Act is fully active across India. Enterprise clients are aggressively auditing all their SaaS vendors. They are freezing contract without verified of the securities over there. The cost of inaction is absolutely devastating for a startup. The average data breach cost in India is massive. It is currently sitting at over 17 crores, but the hidden cost is actually much worse. It is the million in the lost enterprise revenue because you could not pass their intensive vendor risk assessment. Most startups with 50 to 200 employees ignore this. They think a basic firewall and antivirus are enough. They don't realize they are already at the risk. 70% companies fail their initial vendor security audit. If you lack your ISO 27000 certification in India, you are actively leaving the millions of rupees on the table. Now let's talk about the exact solution. Here is our proven 3-step framework. This is how you build undeniable trust with the enterprise buyer. Step 1. Gap assessment and asset discovery. Here is exactly what you need to do first. You must map exactly where your sensitive client data lives. You cannot protect assets that you don't know exist. Here is how you do it effectively. Stop relying on massive manual spreadsheets. Spreadsheets become outdated. The moment you save them, basically you're just losing on it. Instead, use automated discovery tools for your AWS or Azure or any on-prem solutions. Scan your environment to find every single active server. Let's give you a real-time world example. A fast-growing fintech startup in Bangalore hired us recently. They confidently told us they have been actively 50 databases. Our automated scan tool found 120 shadow databases. Their own development team has shunned them and forgotten them. We secured them before their critical RBI compliance audit. Here is your crucial warning for step 1. Don't skip mapping employees' laptops on mobile devices. This is exactly where more devastating data breaches actually start. Let us move on to the next phase. Step 2. Build your information security manager system. We simply call this use your ISMS in the industry. Here's what you need to do. You need to create a security policy. Your team should follow it. These policies form the backbone of your ISO certification. Here is how you can actually do it in a right. Stop downloading generic policies templates from the internet. An auditor will fail those generic templates instantly. Customize your access control policies carefully. Tailor them to your exact SaaS cloud architecture. Tie your policies directly to SEBI or IRDAI mandates. Let me share another real example with you. A health tech company tried using a free online policy template. The auditor failed them during the stage 1 review. The policy didn't match their daily engineering operation. We rewrote them to reflect their actual Jira workflow. They passed their next audit with a 0 non-commodities. Here is a major warning for step 2. Don't write policies that unnecessarily stricten. If you make rules the developer cannot easily follow it, they will just bypass them to get their works done. Keep your security practicals and alignment with the business goal. This ensures actually companies instead of just a paper compliance. Now for final and most critical phases, step 3. Internal audit and certification readiness. Here's exactly what you need to do. You must test your own system extensively. You do this before the official external audit arrives. Think of it as a mandatory mock exam. Here is how you execute this properly. Hire an independent third party for an internal audit. You can absolutely cannot audit your own homework. They will find the blind spot your engineers missed. Here is a real example from the recent SaaS client. They were completely ready for their certification. Our independent internal audit, revealed the massive flaws. 30% of ex-employees still had active Slack and GitHub access. We closed those critical gaps before the real audit. They achieved their certifications perfectly on the first try. Here is your final warning for the steps. Do not schedule your external audit prematurely. Wait until you fix every major internal audit findings. Now look at what this looked like in a practice. Let me tell you about a 100% SaaS company. They were based on here in a Pune. So basically were about to lose a massive 500 crores contract. A major Indian bank was threatening to walk away. A bank demanded strict data localization and ISO compliance. The massive problem was here is tight timeline. They only had a 60 days to comply the fully. Their internal engineering team was completely overwhelmed and stressed. Here is the exact solution we provided from the Fridrick Cybertech. We quickly deployed our rapid ISMS implemented frameworks. We automated wherever the possible and tried to collect the complex evidences. We used our proprietary compliance mapping tools. Here is incredibly outcomes they achieved it. We cut their compliance time from 90 days to 45. They successfully passed their rigorous ISO 27 audit, but more importantly, they won that 5 crores contract. They used their new globally recognized certifications. They have successfully closed 3 more massive enterprise deals. This is the power of proactive security compliance rather than depend on the checklist basis. Now you might be thinking of the reason to delay. Let us address the elephant in the room right now. Here are the most of the objectives I heard daily. Objective number 1 is, this is the way too expensive. Most company thinks that compliance is just a painful sunk cost. But here is why that thing is completely wrong. Look closely at the cost benefit math. An ISO 27000 implementation might cost you 15 lakhs, but it unlocks enterprise contract worth 150 lakhs globally. It is an investment with a 10x guarantee return. Objective number 2. We don't have a time right now. Founders always tell their engineering teams are drowning. But you don't have to do this manually anymore. We use advanced time-saving automations to map your controls. We automatically gather the evidence from your cloud environment as much as possible in automation layer. This is take the heavy burden off your developer entirely. Objection number 3 I have seen is, we will do it later. Listen to me very carefully right now. With the DPA acting is actively enforced by regulator. Later efficiently means never in today's market. Later means your competitors win the enterprise deal today. Don't let a lack of papers stop your growth. Let's shift the gear to what you can control today. And here are the 3 immediate actions I can tell you on it. You can take it right now. This will intensely improve your baseline security posture. First, run a static access review on your cloud environment or on-prem solution or whatever things we are doing on it. Remove anyone who does not absolutely need admin privileges. Do this before you leave the office today. Second, mandatory is multiple authentication across everything. Turning it on for all the company's account immediately. This single step stops 99% of basic credential attacks. Third, use our automations tool to map your current status on it. Do a quick baseline assessment to find your immediate gaps, then build a clear remediations plan strategic on the data. You can accomplish all this by end of the week. It is a time to take a action for your company. You need to secure your startup future revenue pipeline. Your absolutely step is very simple. Book a complimentary advisory sessions with Fridrick Cybertech. We will just got it over there. Here's what exactly you can see what will happen when you talk to us. We will audit your current setups, infrastructure together. We will show you exact path to your certifications, but you really need to act quickly. The deadlines for 6 compliance is rapidly approaching. Don't wait until a major client demands it. If you are not quite ready for a call yet, subscribe to this channel for more SaaS security insight. Download our free startup ISO checklist in the description below. You can find it. Listen to me very closely as we finish up. You can absolutely do this. You have building a truly great product. Now let's build greater trust to match it. Thank you so much for watching today. I will see you in the next video. Bye. Take care.